Before I begin, I acknowledge the Darug and Darawal nations on whose land our school community gathers to collaborate, learn, and grow. I also acknowledge the Gadigal of the Eora Nation, who are the traditional owners of the area we now call Sydney, where this excursion will take place. So yes, we will be heading to the city for this excursion. The Powerhouse Museum has developed an educator-led visit for the Stage 1 History unit to pass in the present, which our Year 2 students have been studying. To begin, I'd like to look at our excursion in context. Here you can see how we will be moving on from last term's history content towards investigating what historical people and sites reveal about the past and examining the impact of changing technologies over time. Teachers have also begun a whole class KWL chart prior to the excursion. The visit outlined by the Powerhouse Museum includes clear links to the syllabus. The two main outcomes addressed are outcomes 3 and 4. The outline also demonstrates explicit links to the content and concepts being addressed. The museum tour focuses on technologies from the past, such as an old printing press and a horse-drawn fire engine, enabling students to compare them with modern-day counterparts and think about the impact of new and changing technologies over time. This excursion will allow students to view historical objects that can't be brought to the classroom. Learning is also guided by experts that understand the artifacts, their uses, and how they operate. Lastly, place-based learning gives students the opportunity to be immersed in their local history and to have some fun while they learn. The other content we are looking at this term, which investigates historical people and sites, will also be addressed following the museum visit, but I'll explain this in the next section. Logistics. First, I'd like to break down the costs. The private coach comes to $9 per student, and the cost per learner is listed on the museum website as $10, bringing the total to $19 for each student. Supervisors attend for free, bringing me to my next point. The team. The Powerhouse Museum recommends one supervisor for every group of 15 students. So in addition to our 3 Year 2 teachers, we will need 3 parent volunteers, which I have added to the permission note seen here. As you can also see here, I have organized for lunch and further syllabus-related activities to be held just a short 3-minute walk away from the museum along the goods line walk, where students can sit on the grass or seats to eat and then view and learn about more remnants of the past in the present, such as the old goods line itself, track switches, and an excavated culvert. The timeline for the trip then looks something like this. We leave school at 9 AM sharp and return at 2 PM for a normal 3:15 PM finish. Those staying back at school will be given a worksheet, and wet weather will see the excursion go ahead, as it is mostly indoors, with the outdoor goods line activity dependent upon the level of rain at the end of the museum visit. Post-excursion, our students will debrief with non-attendees and complete a Think, Pair, Share, the discussion from which will be used to add to the class KWL chart. Over the remaining lessons, our students will continue to investigate and reflect on other historical artifacts and sites in class. That concludes my presentation, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Thank you.